Get over here!
I could give a damn if you doubt me.
Okay, guys, welcome. It's the Salt series, chapter number 6, brought to you by Charlie Wolf Gaming. It is Thursday, the 25th of June, and we've got some hype here tonight, guys. We've got 4 absolutely fantastic salt-filled matches coming up for you tonight. As you can see on screen, guys, this is the battle of the Zimboys. We've got Skumi 55 going up against Sasori V1, aka T-Pain, aka the Salt Shaker. We're going to see it all in this excellent first to 5 match between two of, well, I won't say the biggest mouths, maybe one big mouth and one very humble guy. So we're going to see who's going to come up on top. Thereafter, guys, we've got the Colored Smoke Vengeance himself from Stellenbosch going up against Matt 5 Bio. Both from South Africa, both going to bring some salt here tonight. Then we've got a run back from the Kombat Africa series that we had a couple of weeks ago. We've got the Only Yonko going up against General Jaeger. Zambia going up against South Africa. And then, guys, as a final fight for the night, we've got I Am Grooti going up against the Khan of Africa himself, AI Killjoy. Guys, I see you all starting to come into the chat. So welcome. I see Panda Bear here, Smoke Vengeance, Asim, Willem de Santos, Panda Bear, Thundo. I see you all here, guys. Thank you and welcome. If you are new to the channel, guys, please leave a subscribe, drop a like in the video, because I can guarantee you are exactly going to like the matches that's coming up tonight. We've got Robocop on screen. We've got Charlie Wolf, the brand new Charlie Wolf logo that has been designed by none other than Nevermore himself. So please check out Nevermore's business he's got going from George. It's a business called Webhouse or Webhound IT Solutions. Guys, please check that out. If you were early enough onto the stream, you would have seen the brand new Charlie Wolf intro logo. That was designed by our friends at Black Rebel Music Studios. So guys, to Jao from Black Rebel Music Studios, just thank you very much for contributing to the community at the end of the day. I really appreciate it, guys. So, guys, without further ado, we are going to get into the matches right now. We've got Skumi going up against Sasori. So if I can please ask Parasurama, who is holding the place in the Koth lobby, if you can please get those two competitors into the Koth lobby right now so that we can get the matches underway. So, Parasurama, if you can send invites to those two individuals, we're going to get tonight's Salt series underway. Guys, you know what it's all about. We're going to see some tea bags, some micro bags, some friendships, some brutalities, some fatalities, some mid-screen tea bags, some turbo bags, you name it, the Salt series will have it. So guys, the guys have been invited, and we're about to get the first of these 4 matches tonight, guys, in the Salt Series edition number 6. The first of these 4 matches, Skumi 55 going up against Sasori V1. I've had the privilege of testing the or the connection rather about an hour and a half back. Both these guys seem perfectly fine. The connection seems stable. So Alamac is going for Sasori, aka T-Pain. Guys, I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but what I can guarantee you is you're going to see some hype tonight. You're going to see Sasori bring in the salt, and we might see a surprise or two. I must be honest with you, I'm actually hoping for a surprise in the very last game of the evening. I think everybody who's going to be watching this game will probably be thinking that Killjoy is going to be taking this over I Am Grooti, but Mr. Flawless Block, Mr. Take My Throw, anything is possible. So I'm Grooti going up against Killjoy at the end of the evening. I only see 18 Africans in chat. Guys, please send the links to your mothers, your fathers, your sisters, your brothers, to whoever it is that you can send it to. But we need more Africans in chat to witness what is going to be an ultimate evening of Salt Series activity going down tonight. So, Highball says Alamak. Only reason I'm saying Highball is because I'm still waiting for these two guys to come and join us in the Koth lobby. But guys, welcome. If you are new, I see DJ Pushkin in here. Straight out of Zimbabwe. Big up to you, my friend. If you are new to Charlie Wolf Gaming's YouTube channel, please, it is your duty tonight to hit that subscribe button. We're aiming for 100 subscribers tonight, guys. We are sitting on 90. I can tell you right now that the last subscriber to join the channel was actually my very own son, and that's where it stopped. So guys, we are 90 subscribers right now. Before the end of this evening, I would like to see the Charlie Wolf YouTube gaming channel go up to 100 subscribers at least. Guys, please comment, keep the chat going, drop a like. I see one of our competitors are in the lobby right now. We've got Sasori waiting for Skoomy to come and join, and then we can get tonight's action underway. Milton, Machini, first time I see you guys. Guys, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It will show your support. I see we've just surpassed 20 viewers on the group chat right now. So please, guys, if you are new to this channel, remember, if you have subscribed to the previous channel, being the Carlo Fisser channel, that channel no longer exists. So if you have subscribed to the previous channel, please don't take it for granted that you are a subscriber to this channel. Just make 100% sure that that subscribe button is not red. If it's red, click it so it can get grayed out. But bottom line is, I want to see this channel grow to at least 100 subscribers before the end of this evening, guys. Sasori V1 versus Skoomy 55. We are just waiting for Skoomy to come and join us, and then we can get tonight's action underway. Molten says Skoomy is the best. Skoomy 55, blessing. Hit that subscribe button, Team Jabber. Okay, we've got a couple of questions coming through. We're still waiting for Skoomy to come and join us. Guys, Okay, Skoomy, I think Skoomy's just a bit unsure about how this works, so I'm going to send, if Para can just send Skoomy an invite again. Okay, he's got it. So he'll be joining us shortly. Guys, we're about to get tonight's action underway. Skoomy versus Sasori V1. First to 5. Zimbabwe versus Zimbabwe. Let's get hyped, guys. Okay, we've got Skoomy in chat right now, so let's go over to the channel. We're about to get tonight's action underway. Skoomy versus Sasori. And just before you think that I'm going to treat you guys in absolute silence tonight, that's definitely not going to be the case.
The Joker. Fujin. Please. I'm so much funny.
Okay, guys in chat, if you can please let me know if the sound quality is good enough, if the volume of the music is fine, if it's too loud, if it's just perfectly fine. But we've got on stage, we've got a Joker going up against what looks to be a Nightwolf. So guys, if you can please just let me know if the sound is fine. Okay, so I must be honest with you, for those of you who do know, we've been waiting for about 5 or 6 weeks to get Sasori on stream right now. And all we've seen thus far from Sasori is a whole lot of lip, but we haven't seen him in action yet. Well, at least I haven't seen him in action, so let's see if he's going to live up to the hype, because at the moment it looks like Scoomy is going to the cleaners of Nightwolf right now. That suit is dirty, he's stuck in the corner, gets a whack onto the top of the forehead, and boom, just like that, first round finish. Scoomy means business.
Round
Thank
two.
you, Andy Otam, plus more viewers. Okay, are we going to see Sasori start to fight his way back here? Okay, things looking a little bit untidy right now as Joker gets that combo with the overhead amplified baton bash or whatever it's called. Nightwolf trying to fight back, but Joker says stay out of my zone here. Yet another baton bash onto the head. Nightwolf at about 40% life right now, 34 to be exact. Doesn't cash in on the crushing blow just yet, but he closes out that round just about. Okay, I didn't actually realize this, but Scoomy is playing the ancestral gift variation of Nightwolf. It's 1 round apiece in this first to 5 set between Sasori and Scoomy right now. Okay, after a very convincing first round, Scoomy looks to be a little bit frozen right now, so he just needs to gather his composure here, get back to where he started in this first game. But I think that's amplified number 3 for Joker, so he's got that crushing blow locked and loaded right now. And I think before long we'll probably be seeing that. Okay, Scoomy coming back here. Okay, still looking very untidy. Goes for the overhead this time, but only manages to block, or to grab punish rather, throw punish, which wasn't the most optimal. And are we going to see the first disconnect tonight? No, we're not. That's great stuff there. That's what the Salt Series is all about, guys. I don't know where that came out of, but anyway. An attempted fatal blow. Again, he punishes with the grab, and I'm sure he could have got much more damage out of that punish there. And Joker, unfortunately, answers back with a forward grab of his own. And that's going to put both of these players... Oh, that was excellent thinking there. High IQ, but unfortunately... For Scoomy, Sasori taking that first game. You know what? For what seemed to be a very sketchy first game, I must be honest with you, that third round ended with a little bit of something there. Unfortunately, if Sasori doesn't know about this, he should know that no finish him screen should end in a normal. There needs to be something here, guys. It's all about my good friend over here. It's all about that guy over there. Not sure why he's not shaking his booty right now, but okay.
Number 2, Shaolin.
Okay, so Scoomy is gone. He's basically deserted Nightwolf right now. 26. Paul, I have not seen you in chat before. Please, if you are new to the channel, please drop this a subscribe. I can guarantee you, between myself, Charlie Wolf Gaming, and the FGC Africa guys, we are going to try to bring you content each and every week. African Mortal Kombat talent showcased every single week. The finest talent you'll see. And if you don't believe me, you're going to see exactly what is going to be on screen tonight. Some of the best Mortal Kombat talent in Africa showcasing here on the Salt series. Going to be absolutely fantastic. So please hit that subscribe button. We are aiming for, as I mentioned, 100 subscribers before the end of tonight, guys. And who's to know, I might even throw in a surprise for one of you 10 subscribers that make up the 100. So, guys, please, if you are new, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And we're going to continue to grow this African Mortal Kombat community as long as Mortal Kombat is alive. And from all the leaks we're hearing right now, it looks like it's going to be alive for quite some time. That is if EA doesn't get its dirty hands on it, because then it's going to be like Mortal Kombat 16 by the time 2025 is here. But anyway, that's a discussion for another time. Sasori putting in the hard work here with Joker. Okay, Scoomy trying to fight back. Okay, I think both these players are probably a little bit nervous right now because they're probably not optimizing their damage, their punishes as much as they can. A lot of grabs being shown here on screen. So I'm sure as I mentioned it, Kung Lao nicely uppercuts Joker out of that forward 3, advancing mid, or advancing overhead rather. Okay, Scoomy coming to life here. 307 damage combo. Okay, again another grab, backward this time from Sasori. Okay, connects the loader's Joker, but Kung Lao wakes up with the up 3. With the tricky stuff there by Kung Lao. Unfortunately, he's wasted a bar and his fatal blow as well because he missed the connection there, and unfortunately he's going to wait about 7 or so seconds for a fatal blow to come back. Not sure what that fatal blow was all about. Lots of jumping taking place here, but the grab yet again was enough to close out that second game. Sasori now with a 2-0 lead over Scooby 55. Sasori, do I need to remind you on WhatsApp that normals are not allowed at the finishing screen when it comes to the Salt series? We want to see Salt flow. So guys, please, if you are unaware, the Salt series is all about getting under your opponent's skin. So if you have not gotten under your opponent's skin, you're definitely not going to get under your opponent's skin by throwing out the normal at the finishing screen.
Shaolin Funk. Shouldn't he be locked up?
The answer to your question there, Cortex, is absolutely. This is the Sasori that has been talking all that smash in the Kombat Africa WhatsApp group, and it's great to have him on screen at last, because I think, you know, when somebody talks but doesn't back it up, you know, we start to ask a couple of questions, but so far so good for Sasori. I must tell you, I have played Scoomy in the past, and what I'm seeing right now from these first 2 games, I must be honest with you, has not necessarily been vintage Scoomy. He seems to be a little bit nervous, unsure. Maybe the event is getting to him. I'm not too sure. Even there, we see a raw dive kick which connected, but as we all know, it's quite unsafe. So, wow, that is absolutely amazing. There are suddenly 37 people in chat right now. Great stuff, guys. We are aiming for 100 subscribers tonight, remember. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you are one of the last 10 subscribers, there is going to be something in the mix for you. But we are aiming for that 100 subscribers right now, guys. So please hit that subscribe button as we see Sasori already in a 2-0 lead in this first to 5 set. Scoomy trying to fight back. Wake up 3 there by Joker. Again, the tricky stuff. Unfortunately, he's wasting a bar of meter every time he does that. Okay, and I just realized, guys, that the right side of the screen is slightly off, so I'm going to rectify that shortly. So just bear with me as we wait for this match to conclude. Sasori looking to take a 3-0 lead here. And Scooby's going to have to do something really special to get back into this match, because are we going to see it? Here we are. Okay, he closes out that with a fatal blow there, and Scooby lives for now.
Final round. Fight!
Okay, empty jump there into a forward grab. Scoomy with a health lead right now, and a healthy one at that. Okay, he's playing the hat variation, but we haven't seen too many Z hats coming through from Scoomy, so it's going to be in his best interest right now to actually close out this match. But a great mix-up there from Sasori V1. Trying it again. Oh, he's asking to get killed here. Crushing blow, and suddenly that life lead is almost gone down to nothing right now. Scoomy in serious trouble. Sasori lands the forward grab, keeps Scoomy in the corner here, and this is going to be a heartbreak for Scoomy.
Finish him.
Because with such a life lead, you would have expected Scoomy to close out that particular match. Okay, Sasori saying, okay, you don't want special moves, or you don't want normal, so I'm going to throw out the special move here. Not good enough, Sasori. We want to see some salt. Well, what we are seeing right now is an absolute annihilation of Scoomy 55. Sasori going up by 3-0. Andy Otam in chat, not very happy with Scoomy in terms of how he actually lost that match. Scoomy, Scooby-Doo, where are you, says Jivan. Guys, it's so good to see all of you in chat. All the OGs of the Steam community, Jivan, Goni. So glad to see you. All the OGs of the Mortal Kombat PS4 community. I see Tando, better known as I Am Grooti. I see Andy Otam. Modoc 101, I haven't seen you in chat right now, guys. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We're aiming for 100 subscribers tonight. And don't forget, next week, guys, after Tuesday's absolute fantastic showing by Z the Janitor to take the South African Fatal 4 tournament for a title shot against AI Killjoy next week, Tuesday on FGC Africa.
Round 1. Fight.
Please remember to tune in next week, Tuesday, for the title match between Z the Janitor, the Fusion main, going up against AI Killjoy, the Mortal Kombat main. Sanazuki, I do notice you, my friend. I notice you, and I notice you well. General Jaeger, I see you in chat. We're going to see General Jaeger on screen. I had the pleasure of playing General Jaeger a little bit earlier, and I must tell you guys, that game between him and the Oni Yonko is going to be off the chain. Scoomy in trouble right now as we go back to what's happening here on screen. Scoomy in some serious trouble here. Gets a instant dive kick amplified into a Z-hat. But unfortunately, that neutral jump from Joker is putting in quite a bit of work for Sasori here, because as we can see, Scoomy again falling victim to that neutral jump. Blessing, I don't know who you are. I've never seen you in chat before. But if you want me to acknowledge you on stream again, please hit that subscribe button, my friend. I really appreciate it. The entire FGC Africa community will appreciate it. Donovan, we see you on each and every stream. Thank you so much for your continued support. We really appreciate it. Then wake up, says Panda Bear, as Sasori having things his own way here. Scoomy with the unsafe stuff there. Scoomy obviously getting the, or letting the event get to him a little bit. Crushing blow. And Sasori in double quick time goes up by 4-0. Guys, this is looking like a little bit of a problem.
Would say that I'm a bad boy.
And we see the first fatality for the evening as Sasori takes a 4-0 lead in this first to 5 set over Scoomy 5-5.
Fatality. The Joker wins.
Let's just see if our good friend is in the mood for dancing yet. There we go. There we go. He's in the mood for dancing right now. The Salt Shaker on screen right now, just reminding Scoomy that if this is the way this is going to go down, Sasori is going to lather that salt all over your face. So Scoomy, you're going to have to do a reverse 5-0 here if you're going to have to get rid of this little character over here, because this guy is going to have a ball tonight should Sasori take this by 5-0. So let's see what's going to happen here in this game number 5 between Scoomy and Sasori V1, who's already established a 4-0 lead. Scoomy sticking to the Kung Lao pick.
Clash Clown. Fight!
Zing, do you really want to call that character Zol? We've got it. Jivan, you coined it yet again. You coined it. MSI Laser Shaker. For those of you guys that play on Steam, you will know exactly what that reference is all about. The official name of our good Salt Shaker friend is MSI Laser Shaker. Thank you, Jivan, once again. We still got Salt though. We still need to sort that out. Jurevat, welcome. Okay, Tanaka, or Sasori rather, V1, looking to close out this first round in this game 5. He does so with the down 2, and he is on match point.
Fight!
Okay, the tea bags are starting. Okay, are we seeing a turnaround here because suddenly Scoomy is doing things that he didn't do in the previous 4 games? What if he went to go call his big brother? I'm not too sure. But what we are seeing right now is Scoomy establishing a bit of a life lead here, 50% to be exact. Gets the forward throw. Okay, uses that dive kick quite nicely to close the space between himself and Joker. And suddenly he's establishing a 75 to 80% life lead over Sasori. Are we going to see yet another heartbreaking comeback here from Sasori? Lots of jumping taking place here. Neutral jumps into forward grab. Shades of Mr. 5000 says Ngoni. Okay, this is going to be an absolute heartbreak for Scoomy 5-5 right now if he's unable to close this round. Okay, okay, that's a sign of relief, guy. That is a sign of relief there because I was almost speechless towards the end of that round. So Scoomy really needing to do something. Oh, we're seeing some fancy stuff here from Scoomy as he's fighting back. Forward grab, taking Sasori down to about 70% life. Blocks the low gunshots. Okay, tries the empty jump into the forward grab. Sasori aware of it. Gets the amplified bat and bash. Alamac saying that these guys playing on Switch. Well, let's see if Scoomy can switch it up between now and making the score 5-4 in favor of Scoomy. It doesn't look that way though because Sasori, once again, keeping Scoomy in the corner. Gets the forward 3. Wake up, fatal blow from Scoomy out of desperation there. And this is not going to do anything close to death, but it is going to give him a little bit of a less life to make up because he's got a little bit of work to do. Again, the tricky stuff comes through. Again. But unfortunately, he falls to the forward grab for the umpteenth time. Sasori taking that by 5 games to 0. Trying to do something there, not quite working. Sasori start the salt. Oh my goodness. Okay, so guys, very mellow start to the evening, I must be honest with you. After all the talking smash and hype that was kind of caused by Sasori in chat, he eventually got his chance to be on stream. 40 Africans in chat right now to witness what I'm about to say. So Sasori taking that by 5 games to 0 over Scoomy 5-5. I think there's some relevance in his name there, 5-5-0. Well, anyway, be that as it may. So Scoomy, unfortunately, thank you for attending the matchup, guy. Really appreciate it. But Sasori, the victor tonight, taking that by 5 games to 0. So guys, without further ado, we are going to go into our next game. So I see Scoomy as well as Sasori has left the Koth, so that's great. If I can ask Parasurama to please invite the contestants in the next match. The next match taking place will be between Smoke Vengeance and Mat5 Bio. Smoke Vengeance and Mat5 Bio, you should be receiving an invitation from Parasurama fairly shortly. The Battle of Zimbabwe went one way, similar to the elections, and now it is the Battle of South Africa. Art department in chat, welcome. Smoke Vengeance going up against Mat5 Bio. Let's see what's going to happen in this match. Now we have seen in chat, or in the WhatsApp group rather, these two have kind of been at each other's throats, kind of demanding that they play one and the other. So this is going to be quite an interesting little contest this between Smoke Vengeance and Mat5 Bio. Smoke Vengeance, for those of you who don't know, who didn't catch the interview between myself and Shalzable about 2 or so weeks back, Smoke Vengeance actually gave me my very first competitive mop in an offline tournament in Cape Town, better known as EGE. And that's actually how I got started in playing Mortal Kombat competitively. So Smoke Vengeance, big up to you. It's hard to believe, but I actually know this dude, or I've met him almost 5 years ago. That's how quick time flies. Mat Bio, I haven't met quite yet, but what I do know is that I've seen him on screen several times, and this guy can dish out a few mops. So guys, this is going to be an absolutely fantastic contest between two of South Africa's finest PS4 players, Smoke Vengeance and Mat5 Bio. Smoke Vengeance appeared on the Kombat Africa series a couple of weeks back, going up against another OG in Stefanto. Smoke Vengeance taking that quite convincingly in that particular match, and I think everybody in chat was hyped to see Mat5 Bio appear on stream again with an impressive showing over the last couple of weeks as well. Parasurama saying he also met Smoke at EGE. Well, I do hope that once this COVID nonsense is out of the way, we're going to get some more offline events. You can rest assured that Charlie Wolf Gaming is going to take the offline event by storm. And as I'm talking about it, we've got our two contestants in our lobby right now. So guys, we're about to get the second match underway, the match between Smoke Vengeance and Mat5 Bio.
Stand down. Fixer-upper.
I must be honest with you, I'm looking forward to this game as well. And let's see who's going to take it between these two giants in Mortal Kombat.
Shao Kahn can't be far
And
behind.
guys, just in case you forgot what this is all about, my good friend just needs to make an appearance here.
Round
Okay, we've got Sonya going up against Scarlet. This is going to be interesting. Okay, Mat Bio already with a 4-hit combo to start off the first round. Lands the overhead. Okay, so we've got the hemorrhage variation here by Smoke Vengeance. Not a variation we see too often. Okay, and just like that, the first round is closed. Mat Bio taking it over Smoke Vengeance. It's just the first round goes, guys, so there's quite a bit of time to go before we see exactly how this match is going to unfold. Smoke Vengeance landing the forward grab there. Both of these guys fighting in Shang Tsung's island right now, so it probably smells like piss or something over there because Sonya doesn't have a very happy face right now. And I'm sure that after that pummeling there, neither does Scarlet. Scarlet stuck in the corner. Oh, the flawless blocks are in effect tonight, guys. Salt Series, full effect. Brutality in the building. Sonya, Mat Bio, 1-0 lead over Smoke Vengeance. And that's what we came to see, guys. We're not yet to see normals at the finish him screen. We're not yet to see a little forward grab. We're yet to see Salt. It's as simple as that. So we've seen our first brutality of this particular match coming through by Mat5 Bio. And you know, staying true to what the Salt Series is all about. I'm sure Jody must be thinking now, this damn Sonya, the salt levels must be up. Jody still has an Welcome, Terry. Terry, if you are new to the channel,
Stand down.
please hit that subscribe button, my friend. I'll really appreciate it. As a fellow Devora main, you have to hit that subscribe button. Paul Munungwe. I didn't know Sonia had that brutality. You know now. And how do you know? Courtesy of the Salt series. Match 5, Bio, 1, Smoke Vengeance, 0. Game 2, guys. Let's get hyped. Salt series in full effect right now. For some other reason, these guys are letting the intros rock. No, they are not. They want to get straight down to action. 98 subs right now. Guys, we are 2 away from that 100 mark. So that YouTube can send me that platinum trophy for reaching 100 subscribers. Okay, Terry, I had to check that. I just had to make sure. Mason, El Guapo, Stunner of Death. Mason, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Salt series. Lebo, the king of the north himself, appearing at the south of the chat right now, but let's hear you call it. We're waiting for you to call whatever it is that you want to call. Okay, Smoke Vengeance have been taking that first round of game number 2. Another flawless block there from Mat 5. Okay, wake up 3 there. Scarlet fighting back here. Okay, crushing blow coming in. Sonya in fatal blow territory right now, and this fatal blow is such a useful mid to have. He didn't cash in on the fatal blow right there, did Mat 5. And Smoke Vengeance cashes in on his fatal blow, and I am hoping and praying that we are going to see a teabag, a fatality, something at the end of this match. Oh my goodness. Smoke Vengeance. What was that? What was that? I'm not sure what that was, but that was not salt inducing at all.
Once bitten. Jade.
Okay, so Matt Bio has gone for the character swap and he's gone for the Jade pick. I didn't quite catch the variation there. Yeah, that was a pepper ending, and yeah, very fine pepper that. Parrot only does full screen wake up fatal blow, says Alamak. Okay, Smoke Vengeance on the board right now. Okay, so Matt Bio has gone for the Jaded variation of Jade. And I'm sure another one of our friends, if he's not on chat right now, somebody that's going to be on the Salt series fairly soon is our good friend Renton. I'm not sure who exactly he challenged or what a fantastic flawless block, a crushing blow. And I think that's the round. Great play there from Mat 5 Bio.
Round 2. Fight.
I agree with you there, Lebo. That was like aromat with no flavor. Absolutely. Guys, this is a Salt series, for goodness sake. Bring that salt. Bring a tea bag in the middle of a round. Bring a micro duck or micro bag, a turbo bag, whatever bag. Draw inspiration from Sonic Fox or something, but just, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, Jody. Okay, but it's going to be a good idea for you to actually bring that out when you're actually on the verge of winning a match here, my friend. But you getting mixed right now in the salt blender. Okay, trying to fight his way back. Get some life back. Tries the grab, but the grab gets sticked. Okay, let's see. Get some life back. Ooh, crushing blow in effect. A very low damaging crushing blow. Oh, gets the block there. And great play there from Smoke Vengeance. Down one into a cancel. I'm not sure what that move is. I'm not familiar with Scarlet, guys. But what I can tell you is that Smoke Vengeance took that second round in this game number 3. Okay, good wake up there. Okay, doesn't block the over this time, Smoke Vengeance. Does have a little bit of a life lead right now. Not too far off. Okay, great opportunity to capitalize here. Breakaway there from Jade. Keeping it safe, Smoke Vengeance, but eats the fatal blow into the back 2 fatal blow, and it looks like Jade might have closed this particular round. Is the Nitro kick going to do? No, it isn't. A little bit of life here for Smoke Vengeance. What is he going to do? Absolutely nothing. He's going to get a staff shoved into his nose. Okay, what do we have here? We've got a fatality on deck here, guys. Match 5 Bio saying, you know what? This is what Mortal Kombat's all about. A fatality. And Match 5 Bio takes a 2-1 lead over Smoke Vengeance. This is the kind of match that I think we were hoping for. Something a little bit more close than the previous match. No disrespect to Scoomy55. You just caused a shitload of salt here in chat, because I think everybody was expecting at least a closer game. A lot of people were hoping that Sasori was going to fall, but that wasn't the case at all. Sasori taking that by 5 games to 0. Match 5 Bio now leading by 2 games to 1 over Smoke Vengeance. William in here, he is indeed Parashurama. 100 subs, thank you guys. Thank you very much. I am going to have something taking place. Just keep your eyes on the WhatsApp group. The last 10 subscribers, you are going to go into a pool. There is going to be some sort of prize for you guys. It's going to be a lucky draw, which will take place in my personal time. But I will make you guys aware of what the prize is for one of the 10 people who were the last 10 subscribers between 90 and 100. So thank you guys so much for your support. At Bio, basically leaving, continuing where he left off. Wake up 3, and then down 2, crushing blow to close out that first round.
Round 2. Fight!
Okay, Smoke here trying to fight back with the keyboard Scorpion pick. Okay, lands the amplified teleport here. Hard knockdown, tries it again. Tries it just again, doesn't extend the combo unfortunately. Wake up 3. Ooh, just missed range of that fatal blow there. Flawless block, but Smoke Vengeance answers back with a raw fatal blow to close out round number 2. Let's see if he's going to tie this match, or if Matt Bio is going to go up by 3 games to 1. But that was a fantastic opportunity, I guess, to use the fatal blow, cash in, close the round. Okay, again, doesn't extend the combo there where he could have. Okay, great teleport cancel into the forward grab. Okay, are we going to see a optimized combo? Drops it. Eats a wake up 3 by Jade. Forward grab as well, 140 damage on deck. Great spacing there by Smoke Vengeance. Again, same sequence. Drops the combo, eats the wake up, answers back with a backward throw. Tries the short up. Okay, this is going to be a very, very squeaky bum moment to close out this game number 4. This is not going to get anywhere close to death, but it is going to make Smoke nervous, shaky, and salty. If he loses the match, which he does,
Finish him.
and that deserves something. Come on, there we go. So Matt 5 Bio taking that game and now leading by 3-1. Starting off a bit of a lead here is Matt 5 Bio. So ending it off with a fatality, ending it off with a little bit of shaker, courtesy of our good friend MSI Lazy Shaker. Thank you again, Mr. Jivs, for that contribution. Matt Bio now leading by 3-1. RDW 17. I've seen you on Kombat Africa a few times. I think that the people here want to see you take part in the Salt series, my friend. So RDW 17, think about it. Find a opponent that you would like to share a little bit of Salt with, and let's see if we can get you on the Salt series in the upcoming weeks. The legendary league winner is here right now. Donovan Panda, Asim. Thank you as always, guys. Smoke Vengeance. Sticking to that Scorpion pick, wasn't too far from winning that previous game. Eats it down to crushing blow there by Jade. Lands the back grab himself here, does Smoke Vengeance. Law Spear gets blocked. Is it just me, or have they been fighting on the Shang Tsung stage since the game started? I'm not too sure. I wasn't paying that close attention to the matches.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, flawless block there. Okay, Smoke Vengeance trying to fight back here. Doesn't have the life lead yet, but he does land the Amplified. And again, he drops that sequence for some other reason. I'm not too sure why. But he keeps dropping that particular sequence, and it's costing him. He's on life support right now, and I think Matt Bio is going to close out that round. Now 1 round apiece.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, again, up 3 by Smoke Vengeance on Wake Up twice in a row. Gets the hard knockdown. Eats the crushing blow by Jade, and this is going to hurt quite a bit. 260 damage. Okay, again, Smoke Vengeance opting to close out that particular combo string there with a hard knockdown, as opposed to actually trying to maximize the damage that he could get from some of these combos, because at that point Matt Bio didn't have any defensive meter. He does land, and he doesn't convert the crushing blow, but he does get the hard knockdown. And Smoke Vengeance, I think almost luckily, taking that particular game, making the score 3-2, still in favor of Matt Bio. But Smoke Vengeance is now within 1 game of catching up to Matt 5 Bio. Okay guys, it's so nice to see you guys keeping the chat active. I am here on my own tonight. I was almost pressed for time as it approached 7:45.
Get over here.
As usual, streaming software was giving issues. I was going to get a commentator. I'm not going to say who that commentator was, but I was going to get a commentator to come in and join me. Unfortunately, time got the better of me. I wanted to start this thing on time. So I'm on my own tonight, guys, but hopefully these matches are still going to bring the hype tonight. Smoke Vengeance 2, Matt 5 Bio 3 in this first to 5 set. Let's see if Smoke Vengeance is going to level these scores out here. Travis McCollin, I see you. Okay, there. Smoke Vengeance happened to convert that particular combo into a crushing blow, or from the crushing blow into a combo extension. Matt 5 Bio has gone for the Raiden pick here, the Thunderwave variation. And I'm sure if our good friend Dizzle from the Steam community is watching, he'll be quite happy to see this. Dizzle obviously been quite excited to see Matt Bio pull out the Raiden a couple of weeks back. Back 3-2 into the fatal blow. Closes out that round for Mat 5 Bio.
You will share Shinnok's fate. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, another crushing blow here. Smoke Vengeance doing the unsafe stuff here, paying the price for it. Gets dragged to the corner. That's Smoke Vengeance, trying to fight his way out. Okay, Raiden teleports, but Scorpion says, Thunder God, you're not the only one here with a teleport. Let me show you what my teleport can do. Oh, and Smoke Vengeance answering back with some fatal or flawless blocks of his own. Another backward throw crushing blow, which is something that they added to Scorpion's moveset in the recent patch, if I'm not mistaken.
Final round. Fight.
Smoke Vengeance now doing the teleport cancel into the forward grab. Back 3. Mat Bio answers with a wake up, but Smoke Vengeance in Mat Bio's face right now saying, Raiden, you're not going to go absolutely anywhere. You can call your brother, but I'm going to whoop your ass tonight. And I'm sure that's exactly what Smoke Vengeance is thinking right now. Raiden exhausted that particular crushing blow already, so he opts to not complete that particular combo string. Not sure if that was intended there by Smoke Vengeance, but worked in his favor. Okay, this is going to hurt quite a bit. 260 damage. Okay, backward grab, walks the dog. Scorpion dead center, tries to wake up fatal blow, but unfortunately gets blocked by Mat Bio. Gets a forward throw crushing blow and a teabag to go with it. That's exactly what we came to see, guys. We saw a couple of people asking in chat, where's the salt? There's the salt. We're going to see a fatality come through here from Mat Bio as he now goes up by 4 games to 2. Mat Bio, I have to apologize. I keep saying your name as Mat Bio, but it's actually Mat 5 Bio, so just please forgive me for that. Smoke Vengeance, if you are not going to win this particular match, I'm going to be putting on screen your government name. So, Smoke Vengeance, you have to win this particular match if you want to avoid your government name showing up on stream tonight. Mat 5 Bio now leading by 4 games to 2. Smoke Vengeance sticking to the Reborn Scorpion pick, which I think is the right choice. Only Devora can help Jody. I suddenly felt pain in my heart right now with your comment, Jivan. Smoke Vengeance, it's up to you, my friend. If you want to avoid having your name put up on screen, you are going to have to win this particular match. Okay, again. Back to into the cancel, teleport, into the forward grab. Gets the backward grab, escape fails, so a crushing blow is loaded on the next throw here by Smoke Vengeance. Okay, manages to avoid that Superman dive there from Raiden. Rusty 212, welcome. Good to see you here. Enjoying some MK11 action straight out of Africa. Never mind straight out the Compton, guys. Oh, and unfortunately, Mat 5 Bio answers with the 1-2 into the fatal blow. I think this is going to kill. 356 damage on deck. 41 Africans in chat right now. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. Again, I think Jody's gone for the hard knockdown probably once too many times in this particular match, because on several occasions he's gone for the hard knockdown yet again, where he could have actually got some decent combo damage on the basis that Mat Bio has not got any defensive meter to break away. But he does land the forward 3 into the fatal blow. I do not think that this is going to kill, guys, and this is going to be an absolute heartbreak for Smoke Vengeance if he's unable to close this match.
Finish
And
it.
he's unable to close this match. And he deserves that teabag. Keep it coming, keep it coming. It's a pity we're not seeing Kid Thunder on screen right now. We're rather seeing the limbs go missing, the head getting some shock therapy, the body being separated from the rest of the body,
Fatality.
and an explosion to finish things off. So Matt Bayo taking that particular match by 5 games to 2. I'm not really going to show Smoke Vengeance government name on stream, guys. That was all just for kicks. 43 Africans in chat right now. So Matt Bayo taking that by 5 games to 2 over Smoke Vengeance. And yeah, I think that the general quality of play in that particular set was probably a little bit higher than what we saw in the first game. No disrespect to the first 2 competitors. Was a fairly one-sided game. And just while you guys are waiting for the next match to kick off, I am going to be just creating some silence here. We're just waiting for these 2 gentlemen to exit the Koth lobby, and then we can proceed to our next match. So guys, if you are new, or not new to the channel, but if you've just recently joined the live stream, there's been a couple of changes. As you can see on screen, there's the new Charlie Wolf logo that has been created by Webbound's IT, Mr. Nevermore himself, contributing to content in FGC Africa. So just a big thank you to Chris from Webbound's IT in George. Really appreciate your contribution creating the Charlie Wolf logo. And then I also want to send a huge shout out to Black Rebel Music Studios, who not only gave me a introductory track, but he also added some effects to the logo that Webbound IT have created. So guys, let me just showcase the intro video for you guys to witness. I'm for one extremely proud of it. So guys, without further ado, the intro video for Charlie Wolf Gaming.
Get over here!
I could give a damn if you doubt me.
So that was our intro video to Charlie Wolf Gaming, the official intro video for Charlie Wolf Gaming. Thank you to Black Rebel Music Studios for that effects and that awesome track. And then also a big thank you to Webbound's IT Solutions, Chris Nevermore from George, contributing to the channel as well. So absolutely excited, absolutely hyped. And guys, we are equally hyped for our next match. Zambia going up against South Africa, the only Yonko going up against General Jaeger 12 or General Jaeger 1-2. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but the only Yonko going up against General Jaeger. If I can please ask Parasurama to send the invites out for our game number 3, Zambia versus South Africa. It's a theme that we're seeing quite often over the last couple of weeks, and obviously we know that Zambia is filled with some of the best talent Africa has to offer. I can name a few people. We're going to see one of them tonight in AI Killjoy, Mr. 5000, hailing from Zambia as well, Dexter Fury, the Oni Yonko, Frosh 911, Zombie Classic. The names just go on and on. Muchi, I cannot forget you, my friend, or better known as AI Cortex. Guys, Zambia is filled with some of the best African Mortal Kombat talent you will ever see. But I can tell you one thing, the guys in South Africa are yet to prove a point as well. And we've seen it now with Matt 5 Bio taking it 5-2 over Smoke Vengeance, even though that was a South Africa versus South Africa match. We've also got General Jaeger from South Africa. We've got I Am Grooti from South Africa. So guys, this is what Kombat Africa is all about. It's not South Africa, it's not Zambia, it's not Zimbabwe. We've got people from all over coming to join us on the Salt series as well as on the main FGC Africa channel. So guys, just thank you so much. Ngoni, I saw your comment in chat. I don't know if you missed it the last time, but I did mention you before. Ngoni, as always, one of the biggest supporters of Charlie Wolf Gaming, who passionately went on a bit of a rant about the fact that people will come in and join the channel but not contribute to it. So guys, just a big shout out to Ngoni for his continued support. It's absolutely fantastic to have somebody like you supporting. He was part of my very first stream back in November of 2019. We had our first Steam Africa tournament. Ngoni actually taking that with a bucket of KFC to go with it. So just a big shout out to Ngoni. Thank you so much for your continued support to everything that Charlie Wolf stands for. So thank you, Ngoni, 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 Ngoni. If you are going to say to me that I forgot you one more time, I'm going to pull you onto the Salt series myself and put you up against Atrocity. Anyway, moving along swiftly, we've got the Oni Yonko, better known as Zeng, in chat or in the COT lobby right now. We are just waiting for General Jaeger to join us. General Jaeger, from what I do know, has quite a nasty scorpion. The Oni Yonko, I've seen a couple of characters being thrown out there. I've seen Jax, I've seen Shao Kahn. And, I think the wonderful thing about this particular Salt series, and I'm hoping I'm going to see some Salt tonight, guys. The only Yonko and General Jaeger, if you can hear me, I want to see some Salt. I'm not wanting to see normals being thrown out at the finishing screen. I do not want to see special moves being thrown out, down twos. What rubbish is that? I want to see some serious Salt happen right now. The only way we're going to see Salt is if General Jaeger joins us in chat. So if somebody can just, in the Kombat Africa WhatsApp group, if somebody can just let General Jaeger know that I am waiting for him. In fact, all 32 Africans in chat are waiting for General Jaeger to come and grace us with his presence. And we can get this match number 3 underway. Guys, we are actually doing really well for time. Unlike in previous Kombat Africa and Salt series, the main event would normally be a 1st to 7 in a 3 matches for the evening kind of setup. Unfortunately, all the matches are going to be a 1st to 5 setup tonight, and that was only to accommodate the fact that we've got 4 matches tonight and not the usual 3. So General Jaeger, if you can please just let me know where you are, if you can join us, we'll really appreciate it. Okay, General Jaeger is here. Okay guys, so the Zambians in chat, I want you guys to make a noise. The South Africans in chat, I want you to make a noise for your man, General Jaeger. Zambians, obviously, for your man, the only Yonko. And we're going to see what's going to happen in this 1st to 5 setup here between Zambia and South Africa. The only Yonko. Interesting name.
Coliseum Beast Pen.
Okay guys, let's get hype. General Jaeger against the Oni Yonko. Looks to be a Shao Kahn versus a Baraka, if I'm not mistaken. Shao Kahn versus Baraka, Baraka versus Shao Kahn. Vishek, welcome. Guva Mombe. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Great to have you in chat. Guys, as we're getting closer to the end of the Salt Series matchup, I'm seeing less and less Africans. So guys, if you know of people who need to be seeing this matchup right now, please tune in to the Salt Series on Charlie Wolf Gaming. I can proudly say that tonight is the night, the 25th of June 2020. Tonight is the night that we have surpassed 100 subscribers. That is a month after the official Charlie Wolf channel has been launched. So again, guys, a big thank you to that. Baraka Berserker variation going up against the Realm Destroyer in Shao Kahn. And Baraka stuck in the corner here, trying to wake up 3, but unfortunately eat a forward grab. Stuck in the corner still. Okay, backward grab there by Baraka, throws Shao Kahn in the corner. Jumps into the corner again, unfortunately eats another forward grab. Shao Kahn taking that first match here. General Jaeger looking quite strong with the Shao Kahn right now. I think Shao Kahn feeling like a bit of a superhero with a little cape there. Baraka saying enough of that. You might be Superman, but my blades are made out of kryptonite right now, and I'm going to be kryptoniting the chop out of your black ass. Let's see if Shao Kahn's going to fight back here, because he has got a little bit of a life deficit here, but fighting back quite nicely here is Shao Kahn. Unfortunately eats a down to crushing blow. Lands the forward grab, as Baraka, and he closes out that particular round. It's now 1 round apiece in this game number 3, or sorry, match number 3 rather.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, Baraka going back into the corner this time, trying to fight his way out. Shao Kahn tries to roll away, but eats the forward grab here by Baraka. The only Yonko making strides in this 3rd round here, eating away slowly at Shao Kahn's life. And we are in fatal blow territory if you're a Shao Kahn supporter right now. Okay, lands the back 3-4 into the grab. Unfortunately misses the conversion, but lands the fatal blow to end off that particular round. And General Jaeger, I think luckily, taking that first game, finishing it off with a fatal blow. And Shao Kahn as doing what Shao Kahn does, inducing some salt. I do not want to miss this. His head came straight out of his ass.
Fatality.
That's probably the biggest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Shao Kahn taking that first game. General Jaeger taking that first game over the only Yonko. This is actually a run back of a previous Kombat Africa encounter between these two. And I'm not sure exactly who asked for the run back, but it's going to be a sad day in Outworld if the person who asked for the run back is going to go down here tonight. So guys, if you can just let me know in chat who is actually the one of these two that requested this particular run back. The only Yonko requested it, according to Killjoy, if I'm reading correctly. Zeng is Shao Kahn. No, Zeng is not Shao Kahn. Zeng is Cabal.
Nostalgia realm.
Okay, so the story coming out of chat right now, guys, is that Zeng, aka the only Yonko, was actually adamant that this match takes place tonight, hence the fact that we've got 4 matches and not 3. So not looking too good for the only Yonko thus far, having gone down 1-0 in the first match. But what we see on screen now is a character swap. The Oni Yonko has now gone for the spins variation of Cabal, or Cabal Sack, as Jivan has kind of just reminded me. Just thinking about that previous fatality that we saw now, that must be one of the most disgusting fatalities. I mean, how can you hit somebody's head so hard with a hammer that his head basically exits his ass? That must be the sickest fatality ever created in Mortal Kombat history. I mean, that's just nasty. General Jaeger continuing from where he left off right now.
Kneel before Shao Kahn.
Round 2. Fight!
Trisha Govender, big thumbs up there to General Jaeger. Welcome to the chat, Trisha. If you are new to the channel, I don't think I've seen you in chat before. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, and you can see people like General Jaeger and many of the other top African Mortal Kombat contestants battling it out every week, either on Charlie Wolf Gaming's channel or on FCC Africa. But if you want to see continued content, please hit that subscribe button. We'll really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, and the Oni Yonko not looking too comfortable in this second match here. Shao Kahn juggling him yet again with that giant hammer of his. Okay, not getting the timing right on the
Finish him!
conversion of that hammer swing, but he is getting the inputs right for the assault. Let's see what's going to take place right now. Is he going to... Oh my goodness. Now he just pissed out his head.
Fatality.
What is up with Shao Kahn? In the first game he shat his head out, and now he pissed his head out. Shao Kahn giving head. Anyway, moving along swiftly. General Jaeger has now established a 2-0 lead over the Oni Yonko. The Oni Yonko must be wondering why he asked for this particular run back. I'm not sure. If somebody can let me know in chat who won the first set between these two guys. Did General Jaeger take it or did the Oni Yonko take it? I can't recall. I remember watching that match, but I cannot recall the result of that particular match. If somebody can just let me know in chat who was the victor of that particular match before the run back was requested. Panda Bear laughing in chat there. General Jaeger wants his Jivan. Okay, so I can understand then. So my first experience playing the Oni Yonko was actually in month 1 of Mortal Kombat. I think it was before Combat League was even established. And he brought out this particular variation of Jack. So I'm sure this is a character that the Oni Yonko is quite familiar with. Okay, already established quite a bit of a life lead, but Shao Kahn with the giant hammer swings, 401 damage. Okay, lands the backward grab here, does the Oni Yonko. Shao Kahn in fatal blow territory, interrupts that. Now back 3 with a down 1. Keeping his spacing, the Oni Yonko gets caught though. Manages to break away just before that fatal blow connects, but that could have been close. That would have been extremely close. I think it might have actually killed. But fortunately, the Oni Yonko lives to fight another round. Looking a bit more comfortable with this Jack pick here. I think since they changed that input of Shao Kahn into an actual grab that cannot be blocked, his mix-up game has just kind of gotten that much better with the most recent patch. And yes, you're quite right, Thunder. He did 400 damage with that combo. The Oni Yonko still in a very healthy life lead now, but this is Mortal Kombat and anything can change. Drops the combo there. Okay, back 3-4 into the fatal blow, and that's going to do it for General Jaeger taking the second round here. Okay, so this is an important game or important round rather for the Oni Yonko, because winning this round and you just do within one game of your opponent, but lose this round and you find yourself in a 3-0 deficit, and it's not going to be a very healthy situation for the Oni Yonko. So Shao Kahn with that massive up to hammer swing on wake up. Does the grab this time. Missed wake up there by the Oni Yonko. He's going to have to fight back here. Gets the back grab. Okay, Thunder, I agree with you. I agree with you. Oh, you're talking about the first set in terms of between these two guys. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, are we going to see the fatal blow? Yes, we are. Okay, this is not going to get the kill, but it's probably going to put these guys on dead even life. That's close enough. Okay, both characters have used their fatal blow. Oni Yonko keeping his distance, keeping his space, trying to chip away at Shao Kahn. Comes with a grab, backward grab this time. This is going to be a heartbreaker, and it is a heartbreaker because General Jaeger has taken game number 3 and picks up an interactable just to say, you know what, I'm not going to give you any more than you deserve other than a piece of dirt off the ground in my imposter's Colosseum. But General Jaeger now leading by 3-0, and the Oni Yonko is going to have to draw on every bit of energy he can from his Zambian colleagues and turn this one around, because as things stand now, even though the matches have been close, General Jaeger is kind of running away with this right now. He's stuck to Jax, and I think it's the right choice. He did look fairly comfortable with that Jax pick. General Jaeger, if somebody can just let General Jaeger know that he is not allowed to okay.
Jax.
I was just about to get a little bit worried there. I think everybody who plays the Salt series as well as the FGC Africa FT5s will know that only the loser is allowed to change character. Tournament rules, that's how it goes.
Round 1. Fight!
Okay, lands the back throw, does Jax. Must be extremely worried right now because swing, 1, 2, 358 damage from Shao Kahn. Down 2 for his troubles as well as Jax. Blocks this time, blocks correctly. Gets the backward throw. Okay, Jax not out of it just yet though. Okay. They have to make this count now. Okay, great play there from Jax.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, charges up the arms, heats it up to maximum. Okay, are we going to see a crushing blow with a throw? Are we going to see a crushing blow come through with a... Okay, he goes for the forward throw. I don't think his arms are completely heated though. Got some heat on him though. Okay, missed out an opportunity of yet another crushing blow, which goes a biggie there. Okay, wake up down 3. Okay, the Oni Yonko fighting back here, trying to make at least get himself on the score sheet. But this is a dangerous situation to be in right now. He's getting Shao Kahn to fatal blow territory. He's got Shao Kahn in fatal blow territory. Okay, one touch away. Whoa. gets the fatal blow and gets onto the score sheet as the Onionko. So I think he's going to be experiencing a bit of relief there. Having put himself on the score sheet, he's not going to get a whitewash. I can guarantee you that's not going to happen tonight. The Onionko puts himself on the score sheet and he says, you know what, let's play some saxophone. Unfortunately, guys, all you're seeing is the activity that Jax is doing. I have disabled the in-game music, so unfortunately, for those of you who are a fan of that particular Jax tune, unfortunately, we're not able to hear that tonight. But the friendship is there, and that means that the salt is there. Onionko. Now on the score sheet with the Onionko, and he's going to see what he can do now to try and capitalize on that win that he had in this previous game, because still has 2 games to go before he can so much as just level the series. So a little bit of hard work to do for the Onionko to make sure that this kind of goes the distance here. General Jaeger has gone to Scorpion. And for those of you who don't know, guys, General Jaeger has quite a nasty Scorpion. So I'm not sure what the outcome of this match is going to be, but what I can tell you is that the Onionko is going to have to play out of his socks here. Because I have, until today, seen this particular Scorpion, and he looked quite scary. The Onionko in his face, though. Again, forward 3, stagger, forward 3 into a backward throw. Down 1 into a backward throw. And I think this is the strategy that Onionko might be employing here. .262 damage. Okay, the Rockets basically closed out that round. So that was a very convincing round there by the Onionko. Trisha saying, welcome Scorpion. Not sure if Trisha Governor knows too much about the Scorpion, but if the Scorpion is known to Trisha, he or she will probably know that this might be something dangerous. But unfortunately, the Onionko is staying up in Scorpion's face right now, and he's not giving Scorpion too much opportunity. Tried the forward 3 stagger into the forward grab. The Onionko aware. Okay, gets the forward throw to Scorpion. Zing is playing solid indeed.
Feel my pain.
And he closes that with a brutality there. Okay, so I think the Onionko is starting to feel himself now. After a very nervy first 3 games, he's taken the 4th game to put himself on the score sheet, and this particular match he took rather convincingly over the over General Yonko. So Yonko now, did I just say General Yonko? General Jaeger. Back throw brutality from Jax there. Only Yonko 2, General Jaeger 3. Now within 1 game. So guys, I think this is what everybody was looking forward to, this particular run back match. This is exactly what you wanted to see though. We didn't necessarily want to see a whitewash. General Jaeger looking extremely strong in that opening 3 games. But now having to go up against a Jax that means a little bit of business here. The Onionko very convincingly taking that game number 5. And now we see Liu Kang on screen. The most brain dead character in the game next to Jackie Briggs, in my opinion. Guys, do not chop me for that. But oh my gosh, forward 4, forward 4, forward 4, back 1, forward 4. Brain dead. But I've got nothing against Liu Kang players. General Jaeger taking Liu Kang, the Luan Quan variation. Andy Otam saying another damn Liu Kang. Well, I thought that the Scorpion was going to put on quite a bit of a show here, but the Onionko basically disposing of that Scorpion. Okay, so this is where Jax thrives, having his opponent in the corner. Okay, he has to get the breakaway there. Again, forward grab. This is exactly what Jax wants Liu Kang to be. Jumps himself into the corner. We're going to probably see a back grab coming, but the forward 4 connects. How often am I going to say that tonight? Oh, another forward 4, another forward 4, another forward 4, another forward 4, and another one, and another one, and a grab. End of the round. This is the easiest commentating job I ever had.
Round 2. Fight.
Forward 4, grab. Forward 4, down to crushing blow though. Are we going to see a max damage combo? We would have seen one, but the breakaway. So that forward 4 has a 14 frame startup if I'm not mistaken, but it looks like it's a typical down 1 9 framer or something to that effect. Okay, the salt is there. Okay, treating Jax like a punching bag right now is Liu Kang, and General Jaeger now takes a 4-2 lead over the Oni Yonko. Okay, so who is Zeng, the Oni Yonko, going to be choosing for the final matchup? Well, not for the final match, but as his final character. Because wherever he chooses, he's basically locked into this particular character.
Chosen, dude.
Luan Quan on stage.
Jax.
He's stuck to Jax.
Liu Kang's House of Traps. Round 1. Fight!
I think after what happened in that previous round, the Oni Yonko's now opted to kind of keep his distance from Liu Kang, at least in the early exchanges. Okay, he was punished there, he should have been punished there. Manages to get away, get a decent 255 damage combo there. Forward 4. Let me count. Forward 4. Forward 4. Forward 4. There was a forward 4 again. Okay, manages to stop the fatal blow from coming out, but unfortunately the forward 4 is about the 105th forward 4 that I count in this round. I can't help it, Andy. I really can't help it. Ask Thunder what happened with the Liu Kang pick last night. I mean, I had to succumb to so many forward 4s, it was unbelievable. But good games to Thunder. Groot boom. I am Grooty. Getting ready for his main event between himself and Killjoy happening exactly after this match. And it looks like after this match is right about now, because General Jaeger has closed out the run back between himself and Oni Yonko, and he's taken that by 5 games to 2. Does a stage fatality, which is not something we see too often, and that's bound to create a little bit of salt. Guys, the Oni Yonko, unfortunately, falling short, going down by 5 games to 2 to General Jaeger, taking the forward 4 king himself in Liu Kang. Terry is asking for a match with Parasurama on stream. Terry, we can see that happen next week. You can't say that the brain surgeon is brain dead. Okay, the Onionko leaving rather swiftly, so I'm sure that he must be feeling a little bit of salt kind of going through his veins right now, courtesy of General Jaeger. Well guys, that's what the salt series is all about. If you can't take a little bit of MSI lazy shaker, then don't participate in the salt series. It's as simple as that. Sasori has spoken, he's participated, and he has won. So he came, he saw, he spoke, he conquered. We then saw Smoke Vengeance going up against Match 5 Bio. Match 5 Bio taking that by 5 games to 2 as well. And then just recently we've seen General Jaeger going up against the Onionko. General Jaeger taking that by 5 games to 2. And now guys, we are getting ready for our final match between, sorry, wrong screen guys, between I Am Grootty and Zambia's AI Killjoy. So I'm just waiting for Parasurama. You are more than welcome to send those invites out just about now. And we are going to see I Am Grootty going up against the Khan of Africa himself, Mr. AI Killjoy. Guys, let's get hype. Let's put some predictions in the chat. If you think that Grootty is going to take this first to 5 set, please put a G in the chat right now. If you think that Killjoy is going to take it, please put a K in chat. I really want to see what you guys think in terms of the outcome of this particular match. 2 of Africa's finest Mortal Kombat competitors going one-on-one in this first to 5 set. Okay, here's some interesting news. Guys, I think you need to get hyped for this one. I think you need to get absolutely hyped for this one because I've just been informed that I Am Grootty and AI Killjoy are going random select in this first to 5. So if I'm not mistaken, guys, and you can just correct me if I'm wrong, the first to 5 random select, and I want to add something special to this, make it a hidden cursor random select. So tournament rules, if I'm not mistaken, do not apply. At the end of every game, both competitors will be allowed to hidden cursor random select in this first to 5 setting. So guys, we are adding a little bit of change. So this is not just any salt, this is chili salt. A first to 5 hidden cursor random select matchup between I Am Grootty and Killjoy. I see that Parasurama has just left the Koth lobby, so I'm just going to ask him to join me again. So first to 5 hidden cursor random select between I Am Grootty and AI Killjoy. Okay, Parasurama has joined me again. So we're going to get I Am Grootty and okay, I think the invitations have already gone out if I'm not mistaken. Parasurama, if you can just go AFK. Okay, Parasurama, if you can just leave the Koth and I'll get you back in. So Parasurama, if you can hear me, if you can just leave the Koth lobby and then I will re-invite them into the lobby. Okay, we're just waiting for I Am Grootty to join us in the Koth lobby as well.
Round 1, Fight. Brutality.
Okay.
Ability to freeze.
Sub-Zero wins. Flawless victory.
And then we're waiting for I Am Grootty as well. So guys, let's get hype in the chat. We've got an awesome main event coming up tonight. We've got a slight change up to the Salt series traditions in that we are going to have a first to 5 hidden cursor random select scenario between I Am Grootty and AI Skilljoy. And this is going to be fascinating. It's still going to be salty. Hidden cursor, random select, guys. If you can please remind these guys, hidden cursor, random select. Okay, Parasarama, if you can please go AFK.
Bugtown Outworld. Round 1.
Okay, we've got Jade, the Emerald Defender variation, going up against I Am Grootty, Total Khan. This is going to be quite an interesting match here because, you know, I've seen Killjoy play just about everybody on the roster. Haven't seen too many characters being played by Grootty. So it's going to be quite interesting to see exactly how this goes down. Okay, so we've lost one of our competitors here, guys. Looks like we have lost Killjoy. So if we can just try to get Killjoy back in. Okay, hopefully it doesn't take too long for Killjoy to rejoin us. But okay guys, so this is going to be quite an interesting little scenario here because Killjoy obviously needing to warm up in preparation for his title match next week between himself and Z the Janitor, the guy that mops. And so the fact that these guys are going hidden cursor, random select is somewhat strange, but at the same time, you know what guys, it's all for the hype, it's all for the entertainment. So if you guys are enjoying it, I'm sure we're going to enjoy it as well. Okay, both guys are back. Jivan, this is the Mortal Kombat 9 soundtrack. Mortal Kombat 9 playing in the background. I tried a couple of weeks with the Injustice soundtrack. It just didn't have the same feel. So nice to see there's 30 people in chat again. I was a little bit concerned that only 20 people were here to watch TB Killjoy and I Am Grootty, but we're back to where it's supposed to be. So Okay, so now we've got Spawn versus Devourer. Buzz variation versus the From Hell variation of Spawn. I do know that. Okay, let's see. This is going to be quite interesting here because this kind of reminds me of myself versus Nevermore, Devourer versus Spawn. If you guys don't know, Nevermore has one of the sickest spawns I've ever played and faced in the entire MK lifespan, or at least since Spawn's been around. But in double quick time, Spawn has taken that first round. Killjoy taking it over I Am Grootty with the buzzed variation of Devourer. Not sure how familiar he is. He wouldn't have had too much time to get familiar with the character because Killjoy was all up in that bug face. Okay, Chabala, so from what I understand, it's hidden cursor, random select for every match. So even if you win with a particular character, you do not necessarily need to stick to that character. You go back to hidden cursor, random select, and it could be a completely different matchup in game number 2. So that's my thinking. I'm not sure if these guys have got to that just yet. That's a crushing blow there from Spawn. 160 damage before the breakaway. Turavat, thank you so much for the subscribe, really appreciate it. William Dos Santos, thank you so much, really appreciate that subscribe. As Spawn closes out that first match with a brutality of brutalities.
Spawn wins.
So Killjoy going up by 1-0 over I Am Grootty in this hidden cursor, random select, first to 5 scenario. So guys, just if you guys can maybe just remind these guys on the WhatsApp group, they don't need to stick to the character that they've been handed. They can go back into hidden cursor, random select, and they can choose brand new characters whether they won or lost. So that's the idea here, guys. Killjoy taking the first game over I Am Grootty. Both of these guys got the memo. So we had Spawn going up against Devourer in game number 1. In game number 2, let's see who we're going to get.
Old school combat.
Mr. Stacks, welcome. Okay, so it looks like we've got a Cetrion going up against, I'm not too sure what character we are looking at here.
Round 1.
Spawn again. We're looking at Spawn again. And again we're looking at From Hell. I wonder if that was by coincidence. Okay, so Grootty maintaining the zoning that Cetrion does so well. Gets the earthquake, the rock boulder shatter, whatever that move is called. Spawn going for a YOLO back forward 2, unfortunately not connecting at all. Grootty looking very comfortable here with Cetrion, to be honest with you. Owl's Wrath and Zambia. No, it's not the Zambia power outage things that somebody mentioned in chat. But just a bit of a lag spike. Both these guys have survived. We are continuing here. Okay, and Grootty closes out that particular match, or round rather. Quite convincingly though.
Round 2. Fight.
Guys, keep the chat going. I see the last comment or contribution to the chat came at 9:28 by Alamac. Now, 9. Guys, keep the chat going. Keep it alive. Let's keep each other informed in terms of what we think is going to happen in this particular match. Because Grootty does seem to have been handed something that's in favor of him because he seems to be doing so much better with Cetrion than what he did in that previous match with Devourer. Okay, and Spawn looking like he's basically given up there. Cetrion saying, you're not going to get away so quickly. I'm going to do, oh, she's so cute. She's given a friendship. That's the first of friendship we see tonight, I think.
Cetrion wins.
In the fourth game of the evening, Cetrion finishing it off with a friendship, saying, you know what, this is a bit of chili salt right now, but I'm going to stick to what I know best. And what I know best is to shove this in your face, Mr. Killjoy. MSI, Lazy Shaker, coming to the party saying, yep, that's what we want to see. Friendships, brutalities, tea bags, micro bags, you name it. The Salt series has got it. Grootey going one game apiece here.
JB Jack June Lilp JB2.
So I am Grootey leveling things up here against AI Killjoy in this hidden cursor random select first to 5
You find
between,
Jax's arms?
as I said, two of Africa's finest MK11 players. Okay, so we've got the Grand Eruption. Okay, that looks like Shang Tsung against Killjoy's Devourer this time, with the Arachnophobia variation going up against the Warlock variation of Shang Tsung. Misses that combo conversion there, that's Killjoy. Up there from the jump in. Grootey closes that round. Forward grab, keeps the Devourer in the corner. Grootey looking quite strong here with the Shang Tsung. One said pick because it wasn't a pick, but the Shang Tsung card. Let's just call it that. The card that has been dealt with Shang Tsung going up against the Devourer. Great anti-air there once again by Grootey. Tries the overhead this time, but Shang Tsung away. Clips Killjoy out of the air there. Okay. Forward one into the backward grab. Okay, overhead connects this time around. Again, that forward two clips Killjoy out of the air there. 208 damage combo there. Grootey tries the yellow stuff. Killjoy rather tries the yellow stuff. Grootey away, awake. Ready for just about whatever Killjoy is going to try to throw at him. Okay, misses the fatal blow there, and Killjoy closes out that particular round with the Widow's Kiss. One round apiece, one game apiece. I saw Paul mention in chat there that he hoped this is going to go all the way to the wire. Let's see, it's going to be quite interesting because none of these guys have any control in terms of which characters are going to be handed to them. But Jivan obviously quite happy with the fact that he's seeing the Shangan in full effect here on screen tonight. Overhead connects this time. A big thank you again, guys. I might sound like a broken record, but I don't think you actually appreciate the way I treasure your support tonight, guys. I saw a maximum of about 44 Africans in chat at one given time. There's still 30 of you left watching. Like I said, two of South Africa and Zambia's main competitors. Ooh, and there we have a turbo bag, a reverse turbo bag by Killjoy. Killjoy now leading by 2-1. This is an absolutely horrendous friendship. Oh my gosh.
Devourer wins.
Devourer must be the most beautiful character in Mortal Kombat history. Just absolutely stunning to look at is Devourer. So Killjoy now leading by 2-1 over I am Grootty. And the nice thing about this particular setup and scenario, guys, is that nobody can actually know what to expect in the following game, because these guys can be given the absolute worst character to play with.
Bronze Dungeon.
Frosh, I see you in chat. Thanks for the games yesterday. Really appreciate it. Shikelo Nsonge. Let's go Fruity. So we've got crushing counters, marching orders, and ops drop. It sounds like a Sonya going up against what seems to be a variation one of Jax, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it is Sonya versus Jax. Okay. Best of friends becoming saltiest of enemies right now. RDW, I'm not sure if you responded in chat, but let me know if you want to be part of the Salt series in the upcoming weeks. Really be cool to have you on the Salt series, my friend. Okay, and again, Grootty. Down on life here against the Sonya pick, or not pick, but Sonya choice by the AI to grant AI Killjoy the Noel's Bard variation of Sonya. Going up against Grin and Barrett, not the first time we see him tonight. We saw the only Yonko playing with this particular variation of Jax as well. And as things stand right now, Sonya does seem to be giving her chief officer a bit of a lesson here. Okay, full combo time. Nope. Drops the combo. Gets the backward grab though. 34 Africans in chat to witness this. Thank you so much, guys. And also thank you for the 23 likes that I've received on this video so far. Really appreciate it, guys. I think there might be a bit more now. But the crushing blow there from AI Killjoy, and Sonya looks like she's just about to close this. Playing around a little bit from the looks of it. Okay, so it's run under peace right now between Grootty and Killjoy. Sonya and Jax. I do feel like Killjoy took his foot off the pedal there a little bit in that second round. Trying to make it a little bit exciting, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he froze. Okay, Jax fighting back now. Gotcha grab. Gets shoved into the corner. Okay, amplifies the onion ring there. The Sonya. The backward grab sent Jax towards the corner this time. Okay, they're swapping positions here. Corner after corner. Jax saying, get back there. Sonya saying, no, I don't want to be here. I want to get out. Down two, just to get some additional damage there after that breakaway there by Jax. No crushing blow, or no fatal blow rather, but he's got access to this particular crushing blow. Decent damage, 360. Almost lands that particular crushing blow. Sonya jumps out of the corner, gets a full combo conversion into the fatal blow, and suddenly Killjoy now finds himself leading by 3-1 in this first to 5 set. Not sure what that's all about. I have to ask MSI Lazy Shaker if he actually wants to make an appearance after that clown act there by Sonya, because as much as it was a clown act, that wasn't salt inducing at all. If I could give a negative rating on a Koth, I would give a negative rating right now to AI Killjoy, who gives a standing 3 as a finish him move in the Salt series. You ought to know better than that, Killjoy. -5 respect for you. Killjoy now leading by 3-1 over I am Grootty. 36 Africans in chat right now. Wangelwa Kamui. Welcome to the chat, guy. If you are new to the channel, you owe it to yourself to hit that subscribe button, join the Wolf Gang, join the Wolf Pack, The wolf pack is now 105 wolves strong, guys. Thank you so much. So if you Mwangelwa have not joined the wolf gang right now, the Shang gang is on screen, and you'll see the Shang gang, the Night Wolf gang. You'll see all gangs on screen week in, week out, on FTC Africa, on Charlie Wolf Africa, or Charlie Wolf Gaming. We've got the Shang gang going up against the third time that you see the From Hell variation of Spawn. Jivan obviously smiling right now. AI Nova, welcome, really appreciate it. Lester, I see you. Masu Babsips. Let's just call you Soups. See you in chat right now. Alamak whooping the balls. I'm not sure what Alamak is on about. All gangs on screen right now. We see the Lag gang on screen right now. But they've survived yet again. Internet really doing wonders tonight. And Killjoy lands the crushing blow. 242 damage. Forces the breakaway by Grootty. And the raw Ermac left into the standing one, down two. And the fireball basically closes it out. Rain saying, save some for me.
Round 2. Fight.
Mid-game teabags at his finest there. Okay, the mix-up there from the Shang gang. Killjoy making a statement here with all these teabags, basically telling Grootty, come to me, I'm gonna do something. Just out of range from that fatal blow, or that crushing blow rather. Mini bags is all over it. AI Nova obviously supporting TB Killjoy 837. AI Nova, if I'm not mistaken, from Zambia as well. And he's loving what he's seeing on screen right now. We want to see the turbo bag of the most. Come on, there we go. Oh, no. Mercy. Ah, Spawn. Being raised from the dead like the Undertaker himself. But unfortunately, like in WrestleMania, whatever it was, Undertaker's streak came to an end. And Grootty's streak looks like it's going to be coming to an end fairly soon. The teabags are out, and what are we going to see here? We are going to see, you are going straight back to Hell Spawn. Killjoy now leading by 4 games to 1 in this first 5. Hidden cursor, random select between these two titans of Mortal Kombat. One looking more titanic than the other right now as Killjoy takes a 4-1 lead over I Am Grootty. Not looking too good for the Groot gang. Silent Reaper X. The disrespect, this is not the disrespect at all, my friend. If you are new to this environment, the Salt series, this is not disrespectful at all. This is expected. Everything you're seeing on screen right now, the teabags, the microbags, the friendships, the fatalities, the brutalities, the turbo bags, you name it. That's what the Salt series is all about. Pull the plug and blame ESCOM, says Rushy 212.
Old school combat!
Okay, so this could potentially be the final game of the evening, guys. It is 10:45 South African time. We've got Robocop on screen. Can you see how excited I am, guys? We've got Robocop on screen. Oh my word. I've been wanting to see this character since 1980 something on Mortal Kombat 11. I hate this fucking character. Oh my gosh. I'm going up against the variation 3 of Mr. Arthur Morgan himself. Aaron Black, locked and loaded variation. Robocop, zone. Come on, zone. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful to see it happening on screen right now. Gunshots versus gunshots. Zone him out, Robo. There we go. That's exactly what you need to do to win this match. Because that's all you fucking do. Yeah, can't stand this character.
Round
I
two.
disagree with
Fight.
you there, Terry. Completely disagree with you. Arthur Morgan, an awesome character. That's what we came to see, guys. Salt in full effect. Killjoy living up to the name of the Salt series in preparation for his title match next week. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. Please keep your eyes on the Twitter, on the WhatsApp group. Look out for feed from Fabio, art department, doing so much for the African FCC. Keep yourselves ready for FCC Africa, Battle for the Khan. Killjoy defending his crown against G the Janitor, as Killjoy looks to close out this particular, not only match, but the Salt series as well. I'm a lab Robocop. Please bring Robocop, Jivan, bring Robocop. And there we see Robocop getting what Robocop deserves. A brutality to end off the evening, guys. Thank you so much to the competitors, all 8 of you guys. Thank you so much for your competition, for your support, for your contributions. It's been absolutely fantastic. Terry, do not allow your family to watch a Mortal Kombat stream. It's 2 to 18, my friend. It's 2 to 18. This is Mortal Kombat. Don't let the kids watch. Thank you, Rashi. Okay, so guys, thank you so much, Killjoy and Grootey, for putting on a show for us tonight. Hidden Cursor, random select. First to 5. Killjoy taking that by 5 games to 1. And guys, that's it for Salt Series edition number 6. So do remember to catch us next week on FCC Africa. We've got the title match between Z the Janitor going up against AI Killjoy. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We've seen Z putting in the work with his Fujin. We've seen Killjoy putting in the work with the entire roster. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. It is going to be a title match. So if I'm not mistaken, that is going to be a 1st to 10. And guys, that's it for this evening. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Before you go, I want to leave you guys with another shout out to Webhounds IT Solutions in George, Mr. Chris Nevermore, for creating the Charlie Wolf Gaming logo. I also want to send a big shout out to Black Rebel Music Studios, who provided us with a track as well as the effects for the Charlie Wolf intro video, which you have saw or seen before. So what I'm going to leave you guys with is the official Charlie Wolf Gaming outro video. Fantastic work from the community. Nevermore, Webhounds IT Solutions, J-Word Audio, Black Rebel Music Studios. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Here it is.